is the video for how to use law of sines when two angles and one side are known. Again, law of sines is the sine of an angle over opposite side equals sine of an angle over opposite side equals sine of an angle over opposite side. You have two of these ratios to solve. In order to solve, you need to know at least one complete ratio and then one additional piece of information, whether that is an angle or an additional side. Again, we're going to have 3 short videos on this: angle, angle, side, angle, and side, angle. For our first example, we know this is angle, angle, side. Again, looking at this, we start at an angle, next angle, side. That gives us the angle, angle, side we're looking for. We know that a triangle adds up to 180 degrees, so we can start by finding the missing angle by summing our 2 existing angles and subtracting that from 180. It's going to give us 30 degrees. Again, for law of sines, we need to know one complete ratio, so we need to know the angle and its side opposite. That's always going to be our starting position. So to get started here, we're going to set that ratio up. Sine of 29 is to 89, which is its opposite side. Let's start by finding our value for x. So we'll set that up. Sine of 121 is to x. To be able to solve this ratio, we're going to cross multiply. And we want to solve for x by dividing both sides by sine of 29. Now that we have this, we pick up our calculator. Make sure your calculator is in degree mode. Type this into your calculator, and you're going to get 157.36 yards. So out of the 6 pieces of the information on the triangle, we now have located 5. We have found all 3 angles and 2 sides. Let's find that last side real quick. Let's call this last side y. So we'll always start at that same ratio. Sine of 29 is to 89. This time we're solving for y, so we would use the 30 degrees, which is opposite. Sine of 30 is to y. Again, cross multiply. And then divide by that sine of 29 to isolate the y. I did it in 2 steps up top. I'm going to skip that step from here on out. Once we isolate the y, then we grab our graphing calculator, type that into the calculator. As we type that in the calculator, we get 91.79 yards. For example 2, no triangle was given, so we want to start by drawing in a triangle. Please make sure your triangle is a non-right triangle. Now remember from our meeting today how we label things. Let's call this A, B, C. We always use capital letters to represent the angles. So this is 63.4 degrees. Angle A would be 20.4. And again, we can subtract from 180 because we know every triangle adds up to 180. To find the missing angle for C. So the measure of angle C is 96.2 degrees. In our given information, they also told us that side C was 12.9 miles. And again, now we can see that this is our angle and our side opposite for the start of our ratios. Let's go ahead and solve for side A, which is going to be across from angle A. We always start with that known ratio. Sine of 96.2 is to 12.9. Sine 20.4 is to side A. Again, here, in order to be able to solve for that A, we're going to cross multiply and then divide by sine of 96.2. So A is going to equal 12.9 sine of 20.4 divided by sine of 96.2. Plug that in the calculator and you get 4.52 miles. So it looks like now we have 5 of our 6 pieces of information. We need to find the last piece of information, which is side B. Always going to start your ratios with that same fact that was initiated in the beginning of the question. So the left side is always going to look the same for law of sines. So sine of 96.2 is to 12.9. This time we're solving for side B, so we're going to use angle B. So sine 63.4 is to side B. So B is going to equal 12.9 times sine of 63.4 divided by sine of 96.2. Once we have that completely written out and isolated, then we would pick up our graphing calculator and put that in the graphing calculator to get the decimal approximation to be 11.62 miles. When everything is done, make sure your longest side is always across from your largest angle, your shortest side is always across from the smallest angle, and your medium side is always across from the medium angle.